LEPs will happen, so what messages does the panel have to businesses and other organisations or individuals about what they can get out of LEPs and what they can contribute?
This whole discussion was based on the idea that this proposal is going to be accepted. We don't know that for sure, but this is the time to get involved while these things are being decided. You have to be in it to win it, essentially. So this is why I'm here, so I can see what I can get out of it as an individual, as a business, but also get involved in what's going on in the region. There's no point doing it 6 months from now because all the seats at the table will be taken, quite frankly. I'm content for other people in my industry to not turn up because it leaves more of it for me. But yeah, it would be crazy to not be involved now.
That's a real sort of a competitive opportunity message.
Yeah,
get involved now in order to make it work.
Certainly, the way the city are positioning themselves here is we're enablers. Firstly, let's look at it in that way, and this is an agenda about business. Jobs growth, jobs creation in the future will come from 80%. 80% of the new jobs will come from businesses already here. So firstly, it's about saying to business, this is about your agenda, what works for you, what do you want, what do you see as the barriers and frustrations, how can we collectively work together to deal with those. The other side of this is, what are we saying or showing to the rest of the world about Birmingham and this area as a place to be, as a place to do business, as a place to come and invest. And at the centre of this, if we can hold together a joint programme that is seamless to the rest of the world, that'll give us a real competitive advantage. So in that sense, in terms of that general message, this is about, our place in the world. It is about competitive supply chains. It isn't about any one particular area. So when you say who else would I like to be involved, what I'd say is everybody, actually. Anyone who's anybody that impacts on any of the streams of work that we're going to pick up, we're going to want around the table.
Nick, are you equally pleased that your rivals aren't yet getting involved?
I suppose so, yes. I think the key thing is that business of the future isn't just going to land at your door. You have to be out there, you have to be investing in the future of that business. But equally as well, when you're involved in forums such as these and involved in the LEP in the future, you have to evolve as a business, you have to watch what's going on around you, and business doesn't stand still now. Organisations have to adapt, they have to evolve, they have to sometimes change their outlook, find new directions and find new opportunities as well. David would know better than I, but I believe the top 10 jobs in the US didn't exist 8 years ago. So that's quite frightening statistics. And one observation I would make is, whilst this has been a fantastic discussion, wouldn't it be nice that on the LEP in the future we got some very young people with some new fresh ideas, rather than all of us of a certain age talking about the ideas that we've had for many, many years.
I agree entirely with what you've just said, because we will end up with a LEP that we deserve. And those that want to sort of sit on the sidelines and snipe, and there are those that feel disenfranchised because of the process. Well, actually, we're all in this together, so it's about time people stop carping and pull together. That's the sort of first point that I'd make. And the second one is very much around, look at the representation on this LEP. Let's make sure we don't have the same old ideas with the same old usual suspects. There are a lot of people that have got experience, but we need to bring that entrepreneurial skill on board, not have a talking shop, but have a doing shop. So, if I saw that the new LEP was constituted of 60, 70, 80% of the same old faces, I would probably run a mile. It's incumbent upon us to give people the confidence to make sure that we've got the next generation coming up and taking part in this.